Hello, one of my followers have been very kind as to send me a book on translation, which is done by an academic. I just wanted to go through one of these texts in order to just show what are the things that you need to be aware of. I mean, I might actually go for more than one text, but for now, I'm going to look at this text in particular. Now, the first thing is that in the book itself, which is what I've just taken these, the Arabic and the English, in the book it says that it is a translation from Arabic into English, and it's published by Al-Ahram, which is a newspaper, in February 28th, 1995. That's what it says here. So it's translation. You have to be careful and listen to me very carefully here. It says the translation is from Arabic into English. Right? Now, that is related to what I call positioning in political translation. Positioning meaning that what is the source. Watch out for the source and understand the source. Not only just assume that this is the right source. What I'm saying is that Al-Ahram, for you to know that from looking at these two texts, it is the source. What is the source? I mentioned the source before in political translation. And I said about the source, it depends on the source, okay, and who are the audience of that source. So and that's what's called positioning as well, related to positioning. Now let me explain all this because you may not understand what I'm trying to say here. First of all, this story is actually written in English originally. It was actually written in English, not in Arabic. So to say that it is translation from Arabic into English in Al-Ahram, this is a major error here, because the story itself is outsourced from the agency NASA, which is the aerospace company where astronauts and so on, the shuttles and stuff. So if the story is originally from English, what do you expect the Arabic? You can't just misguide your readers by saying this is a translation from Arabic to English and you provide the English. It is a translation from English into Arabic. That's how it should be considered. That is a major, major error in the choice of a text to actually demonstrate that it's a translation from Arabic to English. Because if you read the English, and I'm not going to read the English for you, it's in front of you, you can freeze the video and look at it and just see what's happening here. I can't just say that it is from Arabic to English. Definitely it's not the case. Cape Canaveral, okay, this is the English, well, it's the Arabic. Endeavor ينطلق ب7 رواد لدراسة الغبار الكوني. الكوني, there are no dots, that you'll assume because Al-Ahram is Egyptian, so they will be using the Egyptian spelling with dots at the bottom missing. Like الأمريكي, الكوني, الذي, all of these dots are missing. يجري, okay, this is one thing. On another element, if you look at the Arabic here, it says here, okay, let me just read the story. كيب كانافرال يستعد مكوك الفضاء الأمريكي Endeavour للانطلاق بعد غد في مهمة لإجراء دراسات على الغبار الكوني الذي يملأ فراغات الكون وتكونت منه جميع النجوم والكواكب. وسوف تستمر مهمة Endeavour 15 يوما ونصف اليوم، يجري خلالها رواده السبعة دراستهم باستخدام تلسكوب يعمل بأشعة فوق البنفسجية وتكلف 195 مليون دولار. ويقول الخبراء بوكالة ناسا الفضائية الأمريكية إن المكوك سيلتزم بمداره حول الأرض، إلا أن الرواد سيستخدمون التلسكوب لدراسة أجسام أقربها القمر، وأبعادها تجمعات نجمية تبعد حوالي 59 تريليون ميل. ويبلغ عدد الأجسام التي سيدرسها الرواد خلال المرحلة 600 جسم كوني. ويقول الخبراء إن الهدف الرئيسي، وهو الحقيقة تقول رئيس وليس الرئيسي هي كلمة من تركيا، يجب أن نقول الهدف الرئيس في المرحلة، طبعا الدوتس تحت كلمة مرحلة في المرحلة، هو دراسة نوع من النجوم يسمى كوازار، وقد يلقي ببعض الضوء لفهم نشأة الكون. If I look at the English, of course the English is originally in English, written originally in English, so there's no point in looking at it in English now. But what is important is I'm going to highlight some of the errors which are really serious, which require really a good focus. One of them is تكلف. What is تكلف؟ تكلف what؟ الدراسة يعني تكلف 95 مليون بس؟ معقول؟ هل الإنجليزي بيقول هكذا؟ I'm going to go to the English now because the English is original and not being misguided that it's from Arabic to English. Now, in this English, it says here, okay, 7 astronauts will conduct their studies using an ultraviolet telescope costing $195 million. What is the thing that's costing 195? It's the telescope and not the studies. Their studies are costing. Look at this here. باستخدام تلسكوب يعمل بالأشعة فوق البنفسجية وتكلف، يعني تكلف مين اللي بتكلف؟ الأشعة البنفسجية بتكلف ولا الدراسة؟ يمكن الدراسة بيقول الدراسة ما بتكلف 195 مليون، مو معقول. It's not possible. It's much more than that. Okay? I think the telescope itself will cost this amount. This is what it's in English. The English is saying that, not the Arabic. The Arabic is incorrect. هذا التلسكوب الذي يكلف كذا. هذه نقطة مهمة جدا. Okay? The other point that I want to raise here is endeavor ينطلق. I mean, of course, إذا كان بدنا نقول مكوك فضائي أمريكي، أوكي، فإتس مكوك ينطلق، يعني هو كلمة أجنبية، فما في مشكلة بها هنا بهذه النقطة. أوكي، الآن what else? There is another problem which is also related to the understanding of the English. That's why the Arabic is not accurate as it should be, which is in the last sentence. When it's talking about here, experts say that the main target of this phase is studying a kind of stars called quasars, which might throw some light on understanding the origin of cosmos. So which might throw, what is the thing that is throwing light? Is it, according to this, قد يلقي الضوء، يلقي بعض الضوء. مين اللي بده يلقي؟ النوع من النجوم قد يلقي بعض الضوء على لفهم ربما. This is one thing. It could be, sorry about this because the computer is just frozen. هل هو الهدف الذي يلقي؟ قد يلقي؟ يعني it's very ambiguous. In the English, which is about the word kind, which might throw a kind. Okay, it's the kind of quasars, the quasars which might throw، يعني هي اللي بدها تلقي الضوء. إذن هو دراسة نوع من النجوم يسمى كويزار أو كوازار قد يلقي بعض الضوء. هنا ما واضحة إنه هو النوع ولا هي الدراسة اللي بدها تلقي؟ هنا الconfusion which might throw some light. يعني هو طبعا according to the English it says a kind of stars. هي اللي بدها اوكي قد يلقي، اذا النوع غير واضحة هنا. ودراسة نوع من يسمى كذا يسمى كذا وقد يلقي هذا النوع من النجوم، وقد يلقي هذا النوع، يعني لازم نحط واو هنا. إذا يسمى كويزار الذي قد يلقي الكويزار بعض النوع على هذه على فهم نشأة الكوزموس. I will stop here and I'm gonna just move on and look for more stories. And I would like to thank one of my followers who has actually provided me with a link to a copy of this book, which is about translation, about the essentials of translations or foundations of translation. And you can see that this kind of item, which is an example used, should not be used to say it is a translation from Arabic into English. It's not. Have a nice day.